how do you transition from somebody who's a GP
Yeah.
into somebody who wants to compete first time?
It's usually not too bad, especially if you have in the back of your mind an idea of that they want to compete, because then you can kind of build these habits around like your training, your nutrition, your lifestyle, so that when you're transitioning to competing, it's just a little, just kind of one step up from what you're already doing. So just kind of getting into the mindset of, okay, like there's going to be a bit more restriction here. You're probably gonna like energy and everything, going through like the symptoms with them and like what to actually expect is going to be a huge thing, because sometimes people see these shredded physiques online, or they're following like Sam Sulek. Like another point I wanted to say before I go into this is like, you mentioned with Sam Sulek how he just looks fucking crazy in like his photos and his videos, and then when he's on stage he's like, oh, he looks good but he doesn't look as shredded. That's a exact thing that typically happens for most people, is they look really shredded in this crazy lighting, and they go on stage and people are like, "Oh, like he doesn't look as lean as like he did in this photo." And it's because of the lighting, they're playing with lighting. But to get back to it, yeah, just going through the symptoms that people are gonna expect to feel in terms of energy drops, in terms of like the brain fog, less focus, um, maybe having a hard, it's just going to put a little bit more pressure on other things outside of lifting too, just with like being a bit more moody, a bit more short and stuff like that. So just kind of going through what this process is actually going to look like, and like how it's probably going to be more difficult than you think it's going to be in some aspects.